Senate race in the Granite State is heating up now as Republican Kelly Ayotte leads Democratic Congressman Paul Hodes 51 to 44%. The candidates faced off in a debate this week which focused on the Bush tax cuts and the soaring deficit. We're joined now by former New Hampshire Attorney General and Republican senatorial candidate Kelly Ayotte. We reached out to your opponent, Congressman Hodes, but no response. Good morning to you, Ms. Ayotte.
Good morning, Gretchen.
All right, so you had this debate, and of course the hot topic was the whole issue of the tax cuts. What do you make now of the situation on Capitol Hill that they're going to defer a vote on this until after the midterm elections?
What I make of it is a lack of leadership, because the Democrats are looking to raise taxes, and this is the last time we should be raising taxes. We're in a tough economic situation, and yet they have failed to step up and vote these making sure that we can create some certainty for our small businesses.
Well, your opponent, who you'll face off with in less than 40 days now, Congressman Hodes, here's what he had to say about that. Keeping tax cuts for the wealthiest would add $700 billion and nearly double the federal deficit. It is simply reckless and fiscally irresponsible to allow the tax cuts to go on to the top 2%. Your response?
Well, my response is his first instinct is to raise taxes on our small businesses at a time when we need them to put people to work. I want to cut spending. The federal government is out of control. We're spending too much money, and I have a very different philosophy than him. I'm going to cut spending in Washington so that we can make sure that we have lower taxes on our small businesses. And essentially those tax cuts that he's talking about is a $300 million hit on businesses here in New Hampshire and individuals.
Let me talk to you a little bit about something else for a moment, because you were the beneficiary of what's being called the Palin effect. Sarah Palin endorsed you, and you were in a very nail-biter primary race, of which you came out on top. But what was the effect of Sarah Palin?
Well, I was proud to have Governor Palin's endorsement. She's a strong conservative leader in this country, and it helped me very much in the primary.
What do you make of the fact that it seems to be the year of the woman in politics? We're seeing more and more women who are not only entering races, but winning them, at least becoming the candidate.
We've got some great, strong women running throughout the country, and so I think it's a new generation of leadership in this country.
Finally, let's go back to the whole tax debate, because let's say that you win the election in November. Let's say more Republicans win and take over the House and the Senate. Then what's going to happen to the whole tax situation? Do you think that they would wait until the Republicans were in power in January to decide what to do?
Well, I think that the Republicans are going to act as soon as they can to make sure that tax increases don't come on individuals and businesses so that we can help our economy. Whether that occurs in January or that occurs in December, I know that Republicans will be fighting to make sure that tax increases don't come on our small businesses and individuals in this country.
And so far, at least 34 members of the House who are Democrats agree with you. Kelly Ayotte. Ayotte. Okay, I got it right.
Yes.
Ayotte, right? Sorry, you got a tough
right.
name, but I'm getting it now. Kelly Ayotte, she's running for the Senate in New Hampshire as a Republican. Thanks for being our guest today.
Thanks so much, Gretchen. Appreciate it.